I am Deepak. I am going to explain about Johnson and Johnson pharmaceutical company. Johnson and Johnson is an American multinational pharmaceutical, biotechnology and medical technology corporation headquartered in New York, Brunswick, New Jersey. In 2023, the company was ranked 14th in the Forbes Global 2000. Johnson and Johnson has a global workforce of approximately 130,000 employees. Johnson and Johnson was founded in 1886 by three brothers, Robert Wood Johnson, James Wood Johnson and Edward Mead Johnson. Selling ready-to-use of sterile surgical dressing in 2023, the company split off into consumer healthcare business sector into a new publicity traded company. The company is exclusively focused on developing and producing pharmaceutical, prescription, drugs and medical device technologies. Johnson and Johnson is one of the world's most
Company sold medicated plasters such as Johnson & Johnson Black Coat Plaster and also manufactured the world's first sterile surgical products, including sutures, cotton and case. And the company published a modern method of antiseptic wound treatment, a guide how to do sterile surgery using the products, and in 1888 distributed 8,500 copies to the doctors' pharmacies across the United States. The manual was translated to the three languages and distributed to the worldwide. The first commercial first aid kit was decided in 1888 to support railroad construction workers who were to support the road safety construction workers who were hundreds of miles were medical poor. The kit included the antiseptic emerging supplies and the direction for field use. In 1991, the company published the Handbook of First Aid and Guide Supply. In 1889, the company hired pharmacist Fred Kellner as its first scientist director, who led its scientific research and wrote educational manual. Kellner's first achievement in scientific director was developed in institutional process. He was employed at the company until 1934. Johnson and Johnson had more than 400 employees and 400 dealers by 1894 to 1890. The company began producing Johnson baby powder, the company's first baby product. The company introduced the world's first manual kit in 1894 to add the home birth called Dr. Simpson medullary pocket. After Sackett observing James Young Simpson, the kit introducing washcloth, soft pin, structure, sponge and groove, antiseptic soap, and obstructive sheet and literally panel to warp the baby in, and a chair for keeping birth. Robert Wood Johnson died in 1910 and he was succeeded as president of the company by his brother James Bell Johnson. During World War I, Johnson and Johnson factories increased production to meet wartime demands for sterile. During the Spanish-American War, Johnson and Johnson developed and donated 3 lakh packaged compressed surgical dressings for soldiers in the field and created a trauma stretcher for field medics. The company donated the products in disaster and relief efforts of the 19,000 gallon storm hurricane and the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Johnson and Johnson vaccinated all of its employees against smallpox during the 1901 smallpox epidemic. The firm employed more than 1,200 people by 1910. Women accounted for all of the company's workforce and led a quarter of its department. Robert Wood Johnson died in 1910 and he was.
In 1935, Johnson Baby Oil was added to its line of baby products. Both male and female Johnson and Johnson employees were worked and enlisted during World War II. The company ensured no one would lose their job when they returned home. Robert Wood Johnson was appointed head of the smaller wood plant. During the Greatest Depression, Johnson and Johnson kept all its workers employed and raised their wages by 5%. In 1933, Robert Wood Johnson wrote a letter to Franklin